Good day everyone. Today we will be discussing about ethics and religion. Okay, so first let us define what is ethics. Okay, it is a moral philosophy or branch of philosophy. Ethics is a branch of philosophy that focuses on morals. Ang ethics kuno is kanang naghisgot ni siya sa moralidad. Study of values and customs of a person or group. It studies the values and customs followed by individuals or groups. So nagtuon ni siya sa ato ang mga pamatasan or batasan sa usa ka tawo or grupo. As a science pod, ang ethics is it deals with the morality, rightness or wrongness of the human act. Ethics as a science helps us understand if a human action is right or wrong. Okay, si ethics kuno is nagtabang para masabtan nato kung ang buhat sa tao sakto ba siya or sayop. And then as a discipline, ethics it is the exercise of human conduct, both ethical and unethical. Okay, it studies human behavior, whether it is moral, good, or immoral, bad. Ingon nga disiplina, gi-analyze ni sa kaning ethics ang binuhatan sa tao, maayong pabatasan ba or dautan. Okay, next is as a philosophical study. It guides the intellect in discerning concrete human conduct. It helps people think deeply and judge what is right or wrong in human behavior. So, gatabang sad ni siya sa mga tawo para makasabot kung unsay angay or dili angay buhaton based sa ato ang pamatasan. Okay, and then ethics comes from the Greek word ethos, moral character or costume. Morality comes from the Latin word moralis, custom or manner. The word ethics kuno came from the Greek meaning moral character or tradition. The word morality came from Latin meaning manner or behavior. Okay, ang word kuno nga ethics gikan sa Griego nga ethos nga nagpasabot og kinaiya o batasan. Ang morality gikan sa Latin nga moralis nga nagpasabot og batasan o pamatasan. Okay, the next one is
Now we're going to talk about descriptive ethics. So, what is descriptive ethics? It is describing how people behave. What do people think is right? So, in descriptive ethics, it is what the people believe about morality. It seeks about how their belief about morality affects their behavior. Okay. Next, normative ethics. It is establishing norms or typical appropriate behaviors people should perform. How should people act? Okay, so in normative ethics, it ought to question. Okay, it seeks it helps people know what to do. It questions na the people what is the right thing to do. What should they do? Not on what they believe that they should do. It is you're teaching someone what they should do. Okay, so next is meta-ethics. So meta-ethics is looking at how people determine for themselves what norms to follow. What does right even mean? So in meta-ethics, it is answering or it is the knowledge about morality. It is questioning about what is morality. Is morality important? What is right? What is wrong? That is meta-ethics. It is questioning about what is morality. Okay, last is applied ethics. So applied ethics is applying ethics to real world problems. How do we take moral knowledge and put it into practice? So in applied ethics, this is in applied ethics, you apply morality in real life scenarios, real life situations, real life problems, because in descriptive ethics it is only empirical. In normative it is philosophical. Okay? In meta-ethics, it is only the knowledge about ethics. Well, it is only the knowledge about morality. Well, in applied ethics, it is how you apply what is your learning, what your belief, what your thought about the morality, or it is how you apply on real life situation and what you think is right. It is how you apply. Okay, that is the clue word of applied ethics. So now let's proceed to religion. So according to Professor Taylor, religion means the belief in spiritual beings. And also according to Professor Whitehead, religion is the name of beliefs in that power which gives internal cleanliness to human being. And also ni Kant po, niyon po siya, religion is the recognition of all divines or commands and duties. So, in above definition, there is one thing which is common. Muna siya ang presence of a supernatural power. So, and also class, ang religion is kanang broadly defined as a beliefs of system and set of practices that relate humanity to what is considered sacred, spiritual, or divine.
So, the basic elements of religion. There are some common elements in all religions, beliefs, practices, and ethics. So, beliefs and faith is a fundamental element. So, ang kaning belief is it is what people believe in. In religion, people believe in a higher power like God. They also believe in things like heaven, hell, or life after death. For example, in Christianity, people believe in God and Jesus. That is belief. So, sa practices relates directly to divine revelation and the revealed religions. So, ang kaning practices is are the things people do to show their belief. These are actions that are part of the religion. So, for example, like praying, going to church, worship practices. Next, ethics. All the religions teach good morality to their followers. So, ethics are the rules about right and wrong. All religions teach us to be a good person. They tell us to be honest, kind, and helpful to others. So, for example, religion teachers teach us not to steal, not to lie, and to help people in need. So, ang beliefs, what we believe in. Practices, what we do, and ang ethics is how we live and treat others. This help people live a good life and stay close to their faith. Thank you.